We're going to talk about the hydrohalogenation of alkynes. Here, this one is a terminal alkyne because I want to illustrate that this reaction happens in Markovnikov fashion, regioselective Markovnikov, similar to what we learned with alkenes. What Markovnikov is, that when you have a reaction like that, the hydrogen will get added to the least substituted carbon. So this is the least substituted, this is more substituted. Because we have that substituent, here you have a hydrogen. And all of the reactions that most reactions that we have in alkynes, similar to alkenes, we call those electrophilic additions. Meaning that we are adding across a triple bond, but what it is acting as nucleophile or base is actually the pi electrons attacking on some electrophile. In this case, we're going to have pi electrons acting as base, attacking on the hydrogen, which is acidic. So what we're going to be doing here is then, this is Markovnikov, and what we said, again, this is electrophilic addition, and you will add the H, it is in Markovnikov fashion, Markovnikov, and that region selectivity indicates that the hydrogen gets added to the least substituted carbon and the bromine in the other. So here you will form, first let me throw the so if the H gets added here, then the bromine gets added here. Now, that's an alkene. If we have an excess of that reagent, this reaction will continue, and we know this reaction already. And again, that's Markovnikov. This will continue to happen, and again, your pi electrons are going to be acting as a base. So, and you will produce now a dialkyl halide. So H again, Markovnikov fashion, H at the least substituted, bromine at the more substituted. So you are making a dihalide. So we're having that. And that reaction, actually, that is a geminal a dialkyl halide that can be used to synthesize this back. So we did that in another video, and what we used to go back in this direction is actually we make this react with an excess of sodium amide. So we're going to have elimination of this to 2 beta elimination steps, and this is followed by water. So moving in the forward direction, we have 2 additions, Markovnikov fashion, H at the least substituted, bromine at the more substituted. If we have an excess, let's say we'll have an excess of that reagent that happens once, then it can happen again, and you form this geminal dihalide that can undergo, that's my alpha carbon, 2 beta elimination, 2 consecutive beta elimination with sodium amide to give me the alkyne. All right, so we can use this reaction again back and forth. Just remember when you're doing problems like that, that it works similar to alkenes, which we see here, the mechanism, Markovnikov fashion. Okay, here, by the way, the mechanism was not complete. When you do this step, let's remember what you form. When you attack here, you will form it happens in Markovnikov fashion because when you add the H here, you will form a more stable carbon cation that way. So, but here I didn't show the whole mechanism, just show that initial attack, let's say, not that intermediate. In the second step, you will attack with, say, bromide over here to make the dialkyl halide. We will do more problems regarding that and more electrophilic addition reactions of alkynes in another video.